Hey, Big Brother fans. Well, it's live eviction night tonight, and it began with Tucker, Lisa, and Angela on the block. And that's after an entire week of Angela's unhinged antics. But was it enough to get her evicted from the BB26 house over Lisa or Tucker? We're going to talk about that, but if you haven't, please reach down and click subscribe. So we did a standalone video earlier this week about Angela's bullying and the accusations that are being raised against her that she was racist in her rant against Matt Hardeman when she called the half Asian house guest crazy eyes and then whipped off her glasses to make her eyes big and round, which is a nasty microaggression, as is slapping a nickname on someone, a nasty nickname, hoping it will stick. Like in his case, Crazy Eyes, and like she's done with Lisa by repeatedly calling her a twit. Despite all of this, the house was torn. Even after Angela was specifically called out as a bully by Lisa, someone she's been actively bullying. We've seen it. If you watch the feeds, you'll know what I'm talking about. Recall, Angela called her a twit and was really harsh, and this is after mocking her walk and just all kinds of stuff. That last comment sent Lisa to the kitchen storage room to crumple onto the floor in a crying jag about how she was a goddess and wouldn't let it bother her. But it was clearly bothering her despite what she said. And head of household, Chelsie, was in there along with Mackenzie. And it was kind of funny because Chelsie was aggravated with both of the lady nominees and said she wished that Angela and Lisa could both be evicted this week, but obviously that wasn't available as an option. So with Tucker, Lisa, and Angela on the block, all three headed into the AI arena for a puzzle-based comp. According to his shouts of glee, Tucker really loves puzzles, and he easily bested both the ladies in this final challenge to take himself down off of the chopping block. With a chance to campaign for just a couple of minutes, it was very interesting because neither Lisa nor Angela pulled anyone aside for a private chat. And Julie said they both must feel pretty confident to have not campaigned. And in her pre-vote speech, Lisa did your standard monologue where you talk to the house guests, while Angela was screechy and extra like she usually is. And even so, the voting was a landslide against Lisa, and Angela stayed safe. In the end, on an 11-1 vote, and despite her rantings and antics, it was Lisa evicted over Angela in week 2 of Big Brother 26. Everybody who got to vote, except for Kenny Kelley, voted to evict Lisa. And Kenny voted against Angela because he's still angry at the way she treated Matt and that his friend went home on her HOH. So here's what I find really interesting about this 1-11 vote to evict Lisa. We're probably going to see more bad behavior from Angela instead of less. That's my suspicion anyway. I think if it had been an evenly split vote, you know, a 7-5 or even a 6-6 with a tiebreaker, I think Angela would have taken it better. But now she knows just one rogue house guest voted for her instead of Lisa. Just one person voted out of alignment with the rest of the house. I can only imagine that Angela is going to make a scene, maybe more than one scene, to try and harass or bully the truth out of the remaining house guest of who made the one vote to evict her. And honestly, at this point, Quinn might be the person that Angela assumes was the sole vote to evict her, because she decided the same night that she ranted against Matt, but for no reason at all that I could discern, that Quinn and the other people in the alliance with her had turned on her. Remember, she made a comment about they should get an Emmy for their acting. Angela, since then, has been threatening to spill the secret that Quinn has the other advantage, the deep fake HOH takeover. And it was very funny with Angela and Lisa on the block that when Quinn went into the DR to cast his vote, he said he's voting to evict Lisa for some reason, which was funny. And yeah, I think we all have to wonder what's his thinking, other than Quinn knew there weren't the votes to get Angela out. So he just cast his vote against Lisa. So he stayed in lockstep with the House member and his other allies. Even though, I mean, let's be real, it would have been better for Quinn's game for Angela to have been evicted tonight. But she was threatening to reveal on her way out the door who has the other advantage. So maybe Quinn was clever to not campaign against Angela, hoping she'll keep quiet if she wasn't voted out of the house, and Lisa was sent packing instead. This could be an opportunity for a lesson learned for Angela. If she chills out, maybe she won't be the next target for eviction. But with Lisa gone now, all eyes are on getting drama queen Angela and her wild card, just erratic tantrums out of the house. So really, her next best hope is to win head of household again. From there, I actually think it would be funny if Angela won HOH and Quinn used his advantage, his deepfake HOH, to snatch her power with his upgrade. So wait to see what's next. But for now, the house is down to 14 house guests at the end of week 2 after Lisa Weintraub was evicted instead of the most unhinged house guest of the season, Angela, on a landslide 11-1 vote. If you haven't seen it already, it's an episode worth watching. Add your comments below. Please subscribe if you've not already, and definitely come back soon for more BB26 news right here.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.